Community here at LBC has helped me grow in my delight for Jesus and devotion.
The community at LBC has helped me grow in my delight and devotion for Jesus in many ways. I would say a big way is that we've been part of a life group, and it's a gift, truly it's a gift, to be in community with people who you know and trust, and people who show up for you when times are tough. And I know a lot of us in our group have walked through a lot of life together and things that have been hard. And it's really nice to have a group of people who you can know that you can turn to and count on them, and that they love you. And it's really special. Sorry.
In so many ways, like Leslie said, I would say the life group also is just amazing, as she described. Just so many friends that we've grown deep roots, have done life with, that know so much about us that it's really cool to see them every Sunday, where you have somebody that you greet in the courtyard that really knows you for who you are and what's going on in your life, so you can kind of get deeper with them in those conversations.
I would just say, I think that makes me delight in the Lord because it shows me his love for me through them. And it also shows that, you know, he cares for us in so many ways. And one of the ways is by bringing people into your life who, you know, he works through them for you. And I would say that the people in our life group definitely are those people. And it's special.
Also, I'm involved in a morning P215 group that has really been a backbone to kind of my growth in my walk with Christ. They've helped me dig deeper in my knowledge and just my relationship with God. And they know me too better than most, which is really cool. We have a wide range of ages in my P215 group, so some of them are like mentors to me, which has been really helpful as I navigate life. And also some of them are my age, so like friends that we've established great relationships with. Lastly, another thing I'm involved with here is the men's ministry. So getting to know men at all different stages in their walk with Christ has been really cool, where I can utilize some of those relationships as mentor relationships, but some of them I can start to pour into them and mentor them. Some of them that are younger in their walk with Christ has been really fun.
And then also, as far as the circle of coming back, and it makes me want to be more involved in church. It's fun for me when I come to church and I know my life group people, but also other people have a great church community. That always is fun to be more involved with such a fun group of people who you enjoy being with them. You know, you're like-minded in your love for the Lord and your love for LBC. I mean, I think of like recently volunteering at BBS. That's always super fun, and it's fun to be around, you know, everybody's kids. You know, you just are like, everywhere you turn, it's a friendly face. And I think that makes being involved, it's just an added level of joy to be involved and be able to give back to people who are part of your church community and people who you know and love.
LBC's helped me grow in my delight and my devotion for our Christ Jesus in many ways. A new Christian. It's only been about 2 years since I accepted Christ into my life. Just the community itself has helped me grow in my devotion and love for Christ through relationships built, you know, and the church has been very friendly and very accommodating from the day I walked onto the campus. We prayed about it, we came in, and we just felt like we were at home. And it was something that just hasn't ceased. And you know, through the small groups, I attend that on a regular basis. Just sharing with others and feeling comfortable and open to sharing my own experiences. It keeps me consistent. Keeps me looking into what I need to learn, what I need to be doing to follow Jesus Christ. The quick turnaround, or the quick what happened in my heart. God just spoke to me that's what I began to feel. It's like, you need to do something. You need to return the love. You need to show that love and the giving, and it pushes me to and challenges me to learn and do as much as I can. And it's also not just about learning about God. It's trying to follow Him in His footsteps, and in our hearts, and our thoughts, and our actions. Everything we do, everything I do, I want to think of God first. Honestly, it's just made a huge impact on my life.
I think a big part about the community in LBC and why it's so important is without that community, I would not be here. I likely would not have met my wife here at LBC. Chris Moore, for example, is one of the men that have just loved me from the start. He's built a relationship with my dad at church when I was little, and then as I grew in both faith and age, I got to have a lot more conversations with him, and he's been a fantastic just mentor to me. There's just so many things about men like Chris that I want to replicate, and my goal in serving for Verge in middle school and on is that same approach. I think it's so much more impactful. That affected me a lot more than words or conversations. It was just being present for, a committed set of time more than filling a position as a volunteer. That's not the end goal. The end goal is to be able to develop relationships with the community around your church. I think it's just as important to be able to volunteer and pour into those younger in your church body just as much as it is to evangelize outside of the church. And for me, that's one of my biggest drives and focus when serving and volunteering, with the goal of glorifying Christ and making disciples in that.